What's up, guys? My name is Austin, and I help people shift their minds to infinity and beyond. Now, in this video, I'll share with you 3 visualization hacks that you can use to better enhance your own visualizations, to better manifest what you are visualizing into reality. Now, these 3 things are things I wish I had learned because I made these mistakes that I'm going to share with you that really lower your ability to visualize properly. Now, I'll say that you can visualize however you want, but I found, and a lot of people have found, that these 3 ways will definitely make it a smoother, quicker, easier process for you. So the first hack that you need to know about is when you're visualizing, you need to visualize from the first person rather than the third person. So many of us, we visualize, and we are visualizing from the third person as if we're watching ourselves in a movie. And rather than doing this, what you want to do is you want to be in the movie. You want to be the virtual character, literally living inside of the visualization. So look around your room, look around wherever you are right now, and whatever you're seeing, and this is the quality that you need to visualize it from in your visualizations. You want to literally look out from your eyes rather than being like a fly on the wall or being an objective observer. You want to be in it. You want to be literally the person living it. Because when you ask the waiter or you ask the universe for an order and you are saying, yes, I want this house, you might go around and see that type of house everywhere. But if you don't specify, if you're not specific as to whose house it is, then you're not going to actually obtain the corresponding fruits of that visualization. So what you want to do is you want to live it. You want to be in it. You don't want to observe yourself in it. And I used to visualize for a long time being that observer, because for some reason I found it easier to look at myself as that observer rather than literally living it as if I was that self in the visualization. And so that's the first hack. Go first person rather than third. So the second hack that you can have is to visualize for the sake of visualization rather than visualizing to really get out of your present circumstances. And there's a number of reasons for this. The first reason is that when you visualize for the sake of visualization, you are less tied to your present moment. You're less tied to your present lifeline. And when you can really get into that visualization and just do it for the sake of doing it, you are tricking your mind and your body into believing that that is happening now. Because our body and our mind doesn't actually know the difference between what is going on in our internal world and what is actually occurring in the external world. That's why people, when they have stress, when they have post-traumatic stress, and they keep reliving an event in their body, in their mind, then they receive the corresponding fruits of that thought, that emotional pattern. And they receive bad fruits. But in this way, when you visualize for the sake of just visualization, you will receive your body, your neurochemistry, your neural pathways, your blood chemistry will begin to change and actually reflect the person that you're visualizing in your visualization. Now, that's the first reason why you want to do it for the sake of it. Now, the second reason you want to visualize for the sake of visualization is because if it's truly what you want, then it should be fun. Then you should really enjoy what you're doing. It shouldn't be like a chore. And if it is like a task, if it is something that you're forcing yourself to do, you might want to ask that whatever you're visualizing, is it something that you really want? Is it something that you really need? Because when you're visualizing for the sake of just visualization, you are then, if you're doing it correctly, you're enjoying it. You're literally living it. You're feeling the emotions that you're going to feel. You're feeling the sensations, the taste, the smells, the touch, and the more specific that you can get with that, the more that the visualization will become enjoyable. And it will just become a habit for you to do that. And the more that you can do that, the more that you have to, the less that you have to force yourself. The more that you can just get into that moment, whatever you want, and really be in it in the now, in the present moment, that is all that exists, because the past is memories, the future is anticipation, and the present moment's all that there is. So when you're in the present moment visualizing now, this is literally what is happening now. And the more that then external circumstances will then begin to shift when you visualize for the sake of visualization rather than trying to get away from your present circumstances, because then that you are attached to the present circumstances that you're currently living. When you visualize just for the sake of visualization, you're in a pure state of being. You're in the now. You are experiencing it, and you're tricking your body and your mind, and you're also sending a powerful vibration out to the universe that this is what is happening now, and then your life will begin to reflect. Now, the third hack is probably the most important hack, and it kind of is a after effect of understanding that the frickin' first two hacks, and that's why I'm giving it to you last, but it is very important, and that is you have to visualize the current process that you're in on the way to your end goal. Now, visualizing the end goal, visualizing whatever it is that you want to manifest, like in the first two examples, that's amazing because that's increasing your comfort zone. It's tricking your mind and your body. You're changing your physical chemistry, and that's great. You need to do that. But more important than that, and this is a very big key, is to visualize the current step that you are on in order to get to that point that you're going. So you might be someone who is a creative person, then you want to visualize everything is going smooth, everything is going, I just keep getting ideas, whatever it is. If you're at work and you are, you're going through your day, you want to visualize that. You want to visualize it in a very powerful way, that way that you're, in a way, that you're getting to the point that you want to get to. Because if you just sit around for like 20 years and just visualize your end goal forever, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I'm saying that you will increase the probability of actually obtaining that physical manifestation that you're visualizing if you can link up the steps and visualize each step on your way to your goal. And that is something that I never used to do, and ever since I started doing it, it's just made life in general more fun because we're always on a specific step now. And if you don't know the specific steps that you have to take to your goal, then what you want to do is you want to keep continuously playing the target slide, the end goal in your mind. Keep just living that, because if oh my God, if it is your end goal, what you really truly want, then you should have no problem doing that. And in doing that, you're gonna find a way. If you keep doing that enough and you're persistent, then things will happen in your life in often a magical way that will just open up a door, and you'll be like, oh, that's what I have to do. Oh, that's what I have to do to get my end goal. And so if you already know your steps that you have to take, or you have an idea, then all you have to do is put one foot in front of the other, and you have to visualize the step that you're on and keep making it the best possible visualization. Remember, in the first person. And if you do these three things, I think that it will speed up your time to manifest. It will just make it run way, way smoother. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about these specifics. Now, the information that I just spoke to you about is from this book, Reality Transurfing. It's written by a Russian quantum physicist named Vadim Zeland. And Vadim Zeland is an amazing author, but in this book it talks about how every single parallel reality that we could imagine in our head already exists. And we just have to shift our vibration to that of the corresponding lifeline that we want to get to. And in doing that, we'll be more likely to get there. And I'll recap right now. So the three things that you want to do, the three hacks that you want to implement into your life are these. 1, you want to visualize in the first person rather than the third person. 2, you want to visualize for the sake of visualization, because then you trick your mind into believing that what is occurring internally is happening externally, and you'll receive benefits in your body, in your mind, that will reflect that. And also because when you visualize just for the sake of visualization, you are then creating a powerful momentum that will begin to keep things going. Because if you're attached to the present moment and you're trying to get away from the present moment, then it's not going to go good. And if it is your true goal, if it is what your heart truly desires, then visualizing it should be no problem. If you have to force yourself, consider maybe that this isn't what I truly want. Because when you're truly visualizing it in the right way, it will feel freaking amazing. Now, the last hack is that of visualizing the current step that you're on, right? We can't just have a quantum leap. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I'm saying that to increase your probability in order to manifest what you want, you have to visualize in the most positive way possible what you are doing now. What is the step that I'm on now that's going to lead me to my goal? And then keep playing the goal, the end slide, what you want in the background, but realize that reality transurfing says that the most important thing that you can do is to visualize the current chain that you're on that will lead to your end goal. Now, understanding these three things has helped me, and I believe that if you implement them, they will completely change your visualization and therefore completely change your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Austin. Much love and light. Peace.